Forests have long been places of mystery, beautiful and serene by day, but dark and forbidding by night. From ancient folklore to modern ghost stories, some forests are said to hold secrets too terrifying to comprehend. Tonight, we'll take you on a journey to some of the most haunted forests around the world. But beware, once you hear these stories, you may never look at the woods the same way again. Let's begin. 1. Aokigahara Forest, Japan. Nestled at the base of Mount Fuji, Aokigahara, also known as the Sea of Trees, is one of the most infamous haunted forests in the world. Its beauty masks a dark reputation. It's often called the Suicide Forest. For centuries, Aokigahara has been linked to death. In feudal times, it was said to be a place where families abandoned the elderly during famine, leaving their restless spirits behind. Today, visitors report hearing disembodied voices calling from the depths of the forest, guiding them off the path. Some say they've seen shadowy figures darting between the trees or felt an inexplicable urge to wander deeper into the woods. Even compasses don't work correctly in Aokigahara, as if the forest itself doesn't want you to leave. Those who dare to enter are warned to stay on the trails, because if you stray too far, you may never come back. 2. The Black Forest, Germany. The Black Forest in Germany is the stuff of fairy tales and nightmares. This dense, dark woodland inspired the Brothers Grimm's most chilling stories, and it's easy to see why. Locals speak of Der Grossmann, or the Tall Man, a sinister figure said to lure children into the forest. He has no face, just long, bony arms that stretch out like tree branches. But the forest's eerie legends don't stop there. Hikers report hearing footsteps behind them, only to turn and find nothing. Others claim to see glowing orbs floating between the trees, leading them deeper into the woods. One story tells of a group of hunters who camped in the forest one night. By morning, their campsite was found abandoned, their footprints vanishing mid-trail as if they had been snatched into thin air. Even today, locals avoid venturing into the Black Forest after sunset. They say it's not just the wolves you should fear, it's what watches you from the shadows. 3. Wychwood Forest, England. In the heart of Oxfordshire lies Wychwood Forest, a place steeped in paranormal lore. The most famous legend is that of Amy Robsart, the wife of a 16th century nobleman. Amy died under mysterious circumstances, and her spirit is said to haunt the forest, appearing to those who venture too far. Witnesses describe seeing a pale woman in a flowing gown, her face etched with sorrow. They say she whispers a warning, "Leave this place, or you too will meet your end." True to the legend, those who encounter Amy often face tragedy soon after, but she's not the only ghost in Wychwood. Visitors report hearing children's laughter echoing through the trees, even when no one is around. The forest has a strange way of playing tricks on the mind. Time seems to slow, shadows move unnaturally, and the air grows colder the deeper you go. 4. Hoia Baciu Forest, Romania. Known as the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania, Hoia Baciu Forest is said to be the most haunted forest in the world. The trees grow in bizarre, twisted shapes, and at its center lies a mysterious clearing where nothing grows. No plants, no grass, just bare earth. Legend has it that this forest is a gateway to another dimension. Locals tell stories of people entering and never returning. Others emerge hours later, unable to recall where they've been or what happened to them. One chilling tale involves a shepherd who led his flock into the forest centuries ago. Neither he nor the sheep were ever seen again. Visitors report seeing glowing green lights hovering in the air and hearing strange mechanical sounds with no apparent source. Some claim to feel an unseen presence watching them, or to suddenly develop burns or scratches on their skin. Hoia Baciu is not a place for the faint of heart. Those who dare to enter often leave with more questions than answers. 5. The Pine Barrens, USA. In southern New Jersey lies the Pine Barrens, a sprawling forest shrouded in mystery. It's the home of the Jersey Devil, a creature said to have leathery wings, a horse's head, and glowing red eyes. The legend dates back to the 1700s, when a woman known as Mother Leeds cursed her 13th child. The child was born a monster and fled into the forest, where it's said to haunt the Pine Barrens to this day. Campers and hikers report hearing unearthly screams in the night and the sound of wings flapping overhead. Some claim to have seen strange hoofprints in the sand, leading to nowhere. But the Pine Barrens' eerie reputation doesn't end with the Jersey Devil. Stories of ghost towns, phantom stagecoaches, and shadowy figures stalking the trails make this forest a hotspot for paranormal enthusiasts. 6. Epping Forest, England. Located just outside London, Epping Forest is both beautiful and chilling. Its ancient trees and twisting paths make it easy to get lost, and its haunted history adds to the unease. One of the most famous legends is that of Dick Turpin, a highwayman who used the forest as his hideout. Turpin's ghost is said to haunt the forest, galloping through the trees on a phantom horse. But Turpin isn't the only restless spirit. Visitors report hearing disembodied whispers and seeing figures darting between the trees. One chilling account tells of a couple who got lost in the forest at night. They followed a faint light, thinking it was help, but it led them deeper into the woods. When they finally found their way out, the light disappeared, leaving them with an overwhelming sense of dread. Epping Forest has a way of pulling you in and making you feel like you're never truly alone. 7. Devil's Tramping Ground, USA. In the heart of North Carolina lies the Devil's Tramping Ground, a mysterious patch of earth where nothing grows. Legends say it's the place where the devil himself comes to pace in circles, plotting his next move. Campers brave enough to spend the night here report hearing guttural growls and seeing strange red lights in the darkness. Some wake up to find their belongings moved or burned, as if touched by an unseen force. One tale speaks of a group of friends who set up camp in the circle. By morning, they found their tent shredded and claw marks in the dirt. Locals warn that the Devil's Tramping Ground is not just a legend, it's a portal to something far darker. 8. Elfin Forest, USA. Located in California, the Elfin Forest is as enchanting as it is terrifying. Legends tell of Native American spirits protecting the land from those who disrespect it. Hikers report seeing shadowy figures that vanish when approached, and hearing ghostly singing carried on the wind. Some even claim to encounter a spectral woman in white, her face veiled, who warns them to leave. But the most chilling story is that of the Phantom Horseman, a ghostly figure who charges through the forest, his presence marked by the sound of galloping hooves. Even in daylight, the Elfin Forest feels otherworldly. Its twisted trees and thick fog make it a place where the line between reality and the supernatural blurs. If these haunted tales sent chills down your spine, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more bone-chilling stories from around the world. Hit the like button and click the bell icon to never miss a terrifying tale. Do you know of a haunted forest? Share your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear it. Until next time, stay curious, but stay safe. The woods are not always what they seem.